First Chronicles chapter 22, read 7 to 10. First Chronicles chapter 22, verses 7 to 10. Guys, we're going to hold off on questions for it because I want to unpack this. This is a very important subject. You're getting a lot of meat here. Honestly, you are. First Chronicles 22, verses 7 to 10. That this is about Solomon, this promise. Let's see.
Verse 7. David said to Solomon, "My son, I had it in my heart to build a house to the name of the Lord my God. But the word of the Lord came to me, saying, You have shed much blood and have waged great wars. You shall not build a house to my name, because you have shed so much blood before me."
Pause there, right there, brother. Verse 8 is very important. Who came to him? The word of the Lord. Who's speaking to him? The word of the Lord. That's Jesus. Exactly. Jesus Christ in his pre-human existence. But did you catch what the word of the Lord, Jesus Christ, said to him in his pre-human existence? He said, "You cannot build me a house because you've shed too much blood, you've killed too many people, you're a man of violence, and you cannot build me a house." This right there silences the Muslims who think that every act of violence or war in the Old Testament was justified by God or approved by God. Here you see that the Bible is not just God's inspired word, it's actually also an accurate historical record where God has his inspired authors record history as it unfolded and doesn't try to embellish it. What that means is, just because a Bible writer records an historical event, that doesn't mean God approves of what took place. God is reporting it because it happened, but it doesn't mean God approves it. Do you see that right? Read exactly. Verse 8 again for them.
All right, verse 8 again. Verse 8, again, we're reading from First Chronicles 22. Verse 8, "But the word of the Lord came to me, saying, You have shed much blood and have waged great wars. You shall not build a house to my name, because you have shed so much blood before me on the earth."
How much clearer could God be that just because I mentioned something in the Old Testament, don't assume I approve of it, I condone it. In fact, there are a lot of things God mentions that he hates and abhors, but God is not about lying or covering up the sin and the shame of the main characters of the narrative. God is all about speaking the truth, even if that truth will expose a main character in the narrative as falling way short of God's standards. You caught it?